Hello Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading for January 24th, or the week of January 24th, rather. Let's see what we got for you. We need two more cards for Pisces this week. Can we get a message for Pisces that will help them reach their highest potential for this week? So we want that one. What's that one? Nope. There it is. Alright, Pisces. Let's see how this week is looking for you. I don't know if that helps you look at the cards. Sometimes it does for me. Especially the more tired I get. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Voila. The Ace of Wands. This often indicates, and in this position, it's the general energy for the week for you. A new venture, maybe a new way of life. Excuse me. This is most likely a new inspiration comes into your life. It's the beginning of something important. Excuse me. I had a tickle in my throat. This could indicate pregnancy or birth, although I really don't feel like that's the case, but it could be the birth of a new idea or a new project or, like a new song, even a new painting, a new story, a new poem, a new series of code stuffs that I know nothing about. I know nothing about the terms, but, where you apply your creativity, And that's kind of what you have your focus on this week, is this newness of something that you're inspired to do. Probably divinely inspired. And you probably feel pretty energized moving into it. So you've got the sun here, and the sun is like your life force and your energy. It's usually your strength and your ability to persevere. It's very positive, so you have the ability to draw in beautiful things. It's a good, when this card's here, you can actively manifest pretty well. And that it's in the challenge position, it would be a reminder to keep your mind positive and see things in the ideal as much as you can, the ideal outcomes, and it'll help that happen for you. Bring it into your existence a little easier for you. Which I think you put these two together, and whatever you're doing here is going to be awesome. Because you're inspired, divinely inspired, and you have the sun. So it's like, like the feminine inspiration comes in, and the masculine sun comes down and fuels the fire and enlivens you, and you go and you give it, okay? And this is awesome, too, because you got the Six of Pentacles as your advice. Now, the Six of Pentacles as advice is to be generous and to share what you have. So chances are, whatever this is that you're being inspired to create, you're being also asked to share it with the world. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Because it's needed. That was a little too dramatic, I think. But the Six of Pentacles really is about just, having successful gains in relation to it. So you could, whatever this project is, during this week even, you might see some kind of gain because of it, maybe in attention or finances or otherwise, or a project that you recently completed or in a direction that you're moving towards, and you feel like you can share money-wise. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, I made this picture, have this picture I have, or I wrote this poem, here, share it around the entire internet without me getting one single dime for it. Although it could be that, you get what you give. So and there's a reason why you're inspired to make things. And as far as my work goes, because I'm also an artist of many mediums, but I feel like the reason why we get these inspirations, and being Pisces, chances are you're highly creative in whatever avenue of life, so you could probably relate to this on some level. The reason why we have inspiration to make or create the things that we do is like a divine spark. Something comes in and goes, bam! It's like an electric thing, or it comes to you in a dream, or you just hear those words, or you feel driven, or the soul speaks to you through that peace that you feel when you do make things, right? If we were, if God or the universe gives you that, they give it to you as a message to the world. I personally feel like, who am I to hoard that message and set a monetary value to that, right? So I am a firm believer of you get what you give. The universe gives me messages and I portray them through many avenues. Tarot is one way that I do that. So you might be being asked to be more generous with that which you create. That's possible. I mean, it's not for everybody. I know that. But the universe does pay you for what you do when you do what you're inspired to do, when you do follow guidance that you receive, that you know is speaking to you, that resonates with you wholeheartedly. And for that, you persevere. So that might be something for you to think about in the future. Doesn't necessarily mean that is for you. That's just the way, the way I do things, I guess. Anyway, so you have the world card, excuse me. Enunciation isn't my strong point, apparently. The world card here is the energy at the end of the month, kind of the outcome of it, and how you're moving into the next week. This can mean that you appeal to a broader audience in some relation or in some aspect of what you're doing, but it also just means victory through having worked really hard. You've gone around the whole wheel, you've learned all your lessons, you've moved on, you've gathered the pieces, you know what needs to be done, and now you see success because you have done the work, right? This can also mean that maybe you're traveling. Something about this inspires you to travel and experience more cultures, although I really don't think that's what this card is saying while it's here right now. I think this really is about, feeling the return of generosity and knowing that you are intrinsically linked to the entire world, and so are your gifts. So whatever that means for you, and however that speaks to you and inspires you to move forward this week, that's up to you to decide. But I think that's all I got for you right now for this week. I really do truly hope that this reading benefits your life in some way, significantly, I hope. And yeah, I'm wishing you so many blessings and much inspiration, right? If you feel inspired to, please do comment. I'd love to get to know you guys, those of you that are watching my video. Also, if you don't want to do that, or you do, whatever, rate my video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's a really quick and easy way to know if I'm doing my job properly, right? That I'm bringing messages through in a meaningful way to you guys. And if you want to see my videos in the future, please do subscribe, and you'll get notified when they do hit YouTube. Yeah. Right on, Pisces. You have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Much love to you. Bye-bye now.